Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing Blades of Vengeance. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. What do you mean you've never heard of it? It's Blades of Vengeance. This game came out on the Sega Genesis. So yeah, we're going way back for this one. And as you can tell, it has awesome music. The music is one of the things that I really like about this game. Another reason you might have never heard of it is it's never been, at least to my knowledge, ported or re-released on like the Sega Genesis Classic console or any of the Sega Genesis collection games for the GameCube or Xbox 360 or PS4, and none of that. At least I don't believe so. So, as you can see, there's one player option and two player options here. I don't recommend playing on two players. I'll explain why in a bit, but let's just play as one player here. And you can see we have three characters to choose from. We have Xena, Princess Warrior here. We have Merlin, the Wizard. Or we have, we'll call him Krunk. Don't pick Krunk. He's not a good character. The other two, either one is fine. I'm going to pick the Merlin the Wizard because I like distance attacks. And then this weird wizardy super dude floating around will tell us some stuff. So first we must pass through the mountains of flame. Legends tell of a great fire creature that will prevent any from escaping. Beware of his eyes. So he gives you a little introduction to this stage there. Now, being this is a Sega Genesis game, we have three buttons to worry about. The jump button, the attack button, and the item button, which is we don't have any items yet. So I love distance attacks. I'll just take out this guy. We're actually going to go down here. So we press up to go through doorways and such. And we have a treasure. You always have to unlock the treasure chests by destroying them, because we don't have keys to treasure chests. Now, another thing that's really important in this game is the act of defending. As you can see there, when you crouch, you basically defend from anything that would be from the front of you. And that's going to be really important throughout the course of this game. Defending is a huge aspect to making your way through here. And me as a kid, when I first got this game, first played this game, I didn't like it. I wasn't as good at it as, say, Mega Man, because I didn't like the whole concept of defending. We've got some... Now, these jumps here, our jump will always be the same height, so yeah, you kind of gotta get used to that, and used to it pretty quickly. Moving platform in lava, doing those jumps, it's already introducing you to some kind of tricky stuff. Right off the bat. You can see we have items here, so we'll pause. We have healing, force field, invisibility. Healing and force field do exactly what you think they do. The force field will, put a little sparkle barrier around you, and you'll be immune to all damage for a limited amount of time. Invisibility, from what I can tell, it does the exact same thing as a force field, only it has a different color to the sparkles that are around you. Healing will heal roughly half your health. You can also do like a super attack, jump to get out of the center of these guys. If you're defending and someone comes up behind you, they can still hit you, but not from the front. So yeah, you will have to be really mindful of that. There will be a lot of ambushes like that throughout this game. I love attacking stuff from the distance. If you hold up while you do your attack, you won't see a different attack animation, at least not with the wizard. You will with the other two, but it'll be a stronger attack. The wizard does get a stronger attack doing that. It's just you don't see a difference visually. But that's okay. We like him anyways. So yeah, I wasn't really that patient of a player. I wanted to do more like the run and gun stuff of Mega Man, and this one is a little bit more strategic. So yeah, like this guy here, you want to make sure you're defending that. And there's tons of secrets hidden throughout this game, and this is a sparkle power-up. it increases our attack power. We will get to keep the sparkle power up until we die, so let's not do that. You don't want to fall down. If you fall down there, you will land on, you know, actual ground, but you will take a ton of damage from falling. Oh, lava runners. I don't know if that's what those guys are called. They're annoying. But we'll take them out. Yeah, you can see our attacks are doing more damage. I like it. The sparkle power-ups tend to be very hidden. But there's generally at least one in every stage. Now, another thing you can do is you can use the attack button to increase the jump, the height of our jump. Oh, we have a treasure there. Is a reason for me doing this. Hang on, we'll get it. Oh. Oh, yeah, you saw that where I was on the... Yeah, here we go. We're on the ledge here. If you jump up and to the right, you can keep going up. It'll take you to a warp where you can warp to any other level and basically skip the bosses and everything. So we could go to the final stage right now, but we're not going to do that because this is a Let's Play, and we're going to play through all the stages normally and fight all the bosses normally. There's also tons of treasure if you go that way. But yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to show you guys the stage. You're going to want to duck to avoid that. I love the distance attack. Yeah, so Xena, she's a little bit more powerful with her attacks than the wizard. Okay, second to last one has a secret. Yeah. Not sure how you would know that without just playing around. That guy's going to come back. Oh. Yeah, the red ones are really tough and they have a lot of health. There he is. You can kind of see the blood there. But, come on. Come on. I know you're there. I always like to keep them on screen. It is possible to knock the guys off the ledge, but then they will respawn kind of randomly. Here's one of the reasons that you don't want to play as Krunk, because I believe that axe will actually go over top of Krunk's defensive stance, and you'll actually take a hit from there. So there's a couple enemies as Krunk that you can't guard against that you can with the other two characters. So yeah, don't play as Krunk. His attacks will do a little bit more damage, especially his up-boosted attack. But in my opinion, it's not worth it because there's so many enemies that you just need to be defensive against and take your time and just go slowly. Love distance attacks. And that gets us back to here, which is like the same place. So we're going to come down here, pick up that stuff. You do have a limited amount of time to pick up those things. Oh gosh, here we go again. These things will chase you. Do be careful on that bridge. It does fall out. Oh. And if we take this one down, it looks kind of suspicious. And it is. And we get more treasures this way. Hooray. Look at all that stuff. Those stick things, those are blast sticks. It will damage all enemies on the screen. Usually be pretty strong to take them down. Take down most enemies. Oh, mistimed that. It's really easy to mistime stuff in this game. I'm taking all of the damage. I now need to use a healing potion here. And unfortunately we get one back. The healing potions will heal about half of your max health. So, Did not want to use a healing potion there. That was just poorly done on my part. And now it's time for the boss. Stand over here to avoid those rocks, but this guy, he's going to spawn those little lava kids. And he's going to spawn a lot of them. Ideally, I want to get to the other side of the arena here. Maybe I should just start it out there. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, because ideally, what you want to do is be over here. Nope, 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 nope. And it is very possible to get into a situation. He's not dead yet. He's going on to phase 2, so now he's going to launch 4 of those guys out. And he is always going to home in on you. Remember, he's kind of going back and forth there. This is a really interesting boss. I like some of the bosses in this game. So yeah, this was always a, I think it was an underappreciated side-scroller back in the day, and I like it. I've always enjoyed this game. It's fairly short. There's 8 stages, and we're already done with the first stage. Look at that, and we get points for the stuff we collect. And now Mr. Floaty Wizard is going to talk to us again. Now you must seek a tower. The entrance lies somewhere within the catacombs beyond. Once a battle raged here, and an evil king was slain. His ghost still roams these tunnels, thirsting for blood. Equip yourself wisely. Okay, so now we're going to get into the shop. I should probably explain the plot to this game, shouldn't I? Invisibility doesn't cost as much as force fields, huh? Well, I'm actually going to buy a couple of healing potions, because you can't really get enough of those. That's going to be all for this time, and next time we'll take on the next stage.